Welcome to Kleines Land, everyone. Episode 14. It has been, wow, gosh, it's been over a week since I've been on here to record. I'm so excited to get back in the flow of things. It is late spring for us. We are waiting for, just to kind of, for me to catch up mentally here, waiting for our 3 fields of, what is it? What do we do? Canola? Yeah, canola ready to be harvested. Yeah, that's the words I wanted to say. So we got those going on. Actually, let's check on our animals. How are they all doing? They need a little bit of care in a little bit, but yeah, that's what we got going on. And then I don't think we have anything for sale right now. Yeah, nothing's out there getting sold off. But yeah, everything's going good. We're kind of going to try to get back into it here. We got our farm shop running out here. Actually, how are our... I need to speed up myself a little bit here. There we go. How are our trees doing? Good. They're producing a little bit of fruit there. That's good. Actually, it's spring. They don't produce fruit in the spring, do they? I can't remember anymore. I can't remember, but anyhow, we have this field here going, and then field 1 over here is ours as well now. I'll probably connect these 2 fields here, field 2 and field G, if you will. I'll probably connect these 2 up here. I haven't made it caught up completely on my comments. I read, I think, 2 weeks worth of comments while I was gone. I think I'm still a week behind, but I'm catching up slowly. I hate that. Why is super strength still just like... There it goes. Turns out there. I don't know. Anyhow, it glitches out. But yeah, we are. Spring is when we get wool, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're getting wool. But anyhow, yeah, I'm just gonna take care of some things. I'll bring you guys back in probably for harvest would be my guess. I think that'd be when we next come in. So that's probably when we'll bring back in. So I apologize if you guys made comments and I haven't gotten to them. I will get to them. I'm going to mention some people in some comments today, so don't worry about that. We'll get into that. But yeah, I just wanted to bring us back in to kind of just reassess where this is. I literally loaded into the game. This is where we're sitting. I didn't see any contracts. Yeah, no contracts to be done. So we're just gonna kind of chill, I think, is what we're gonna do until yeah, until harvest. I think is probably gonna happen. So if something else comes in play here, I'll bring you guys back in, like if we sell wool or something. But yeah, I'll probably do some time lapses with the harvest. I haven't gotten the feedback for when I did time lapses before yet, so I'm still gonna run them. I'll maybe try to catch up on some comments as I'm doing stuff off camera, but yeah, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into Kleines Land and get going with our kind of normally scheduled events, if you will. But yeah, I'll see you guys here soon. Welcome back, everyone. This is a little sooner than I expected to bring you back. Our fields are not ready to harvest yet, but I did say I'd bring you guys back if something else happens. So what we're doing right now is a lot of harvesting contracts. I have knocked out 2 fertilizing contracts. I did buy another bulk pallet of fertilizer as well. But otherwise, right now, we're kind of knocking out some harvesting contracts because there's a lot of them that I was able to get. So I'm pretty excited about that. Back this up into here. Get that sold off. Or not sold off, excuse me. Stored. I'm going to try to store everything that we have. Which, what is our storage for these guys? 520, that's not right. I think it's 25,100 for those 525. Where is it saying I can store those? I have no idea, but that's okay. Yeah, as you can see, we're going to get a fair amount off of some of these fields. So contract-wise, I have everything except for field 6 in here for harvesting contracts. So we're going to harvest 8, 7. I've already done 4, 3, 5, 10. So what I'm going to do, and the reason I brought you in here, I've already recorded a couple segments of me doing some of the work on here and doing the fertilizing contract on field 9. I'm probably going to put like a little music kind of part time-lapse, part just kind of music little procession, if you will, of me doing some of the contract work, just so you can kind of see what I did off camera and some of the stuff I did on some of the fields. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're at. Trying to get some of that stuff done. I'm excited about the harvest contracts as far as that goes, because I think it'll help us out a lot. But yeah, so a couple other things to mention as far as where we're going to go with this. I think one of our next purchases is honestly going to be that right there, so we can start setting up our permanent farm. I think that would be kind of cool to do that. Now the other thing too, they released a baler on the mod hub recently that I'm very interested in. This guy right here, 9,000 to buy, makes 300-liter bales, so it's very small compact baler. Sorry to hop out of there so I could see what I was doing next. We're harvesting this field next, which is barley, so I had to get the rest of the wheat out of this harvester here. But yeah, so that's probably what we're gonna end up looking at doing next, is getting that chunk of land over there. We'll actually hop over into this guy. Get it going. Now we get the barley harvest rolling here. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm excited to see what we get off our canola fields too. I think we'll get a really good yield off of those. So we should end up doing pretty good as far as financially and making money off of that stuff. But yeah, so what I'll do is, I probably won't do one on this field, but I'll do little chunks of me doing, or little clips of me doing different harvest contracts in the fields and stuff like that. So, yeah, but I'll just keep knocking them out. I'm going to harvest all these guys, get them done, get them delivered, and then we'll take a look after I get everything delivered, how much we kind of have left afterwards, if you will, in our silo and stuff like that. It's kind of ours. So, yeah, I'll see you guys when the canola is ready to harvest, most likely.
Inside, tore my mind, stole my peace. I prayed for ease, but feared that my days were over. That emptiness is hard to pass. To fill that gap, you need to open up. All your days are over. Your light to be found now. It's like my engines overflow, and I'm fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting over these emotions, love in the fast lane. I finally found my love. I finally found my love. Sometimes I recall, repeat it all, the hopelessness, the bitter taste of fear, that my days were over. But you sent your light to find me. It's like my engines overflow, and I'm fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting over these emotions, love in the fast lane. I finally found my love. I finally found my love. I finally found my love. My love, my love. Give it one try, you will see. If you give it away, you'll be free tonight. It's like my engines overflow, and I'm fueled, it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting over these emotions, love in the fast lane.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Our canola still not ready to harvest. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little musical montage deal I put in there. Now, I made a kind of a executive decision for this episode. I know I do that a lot, but we'll drive this back to the farm here. I finished all of our contracts. Well, almost. We have to deliver for Field 6, but everything else is done. I did get Field 6, so that's 7 total harvesting contracts for a payout of $11,240, plus what we get to keep, which we'll look at all that. Excuse me, here shortly. So let's get this back. This guy needs a little bit of fuel as well. So yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up the episode. I know the canola's not ready, but I do want to do a little bit of a time lapse on harvesting the canola. And thinking about it just with that musical montage, partial time, I did speed up the videos a little bit on that little time lapse thing. And I only know that because I already edited that part of the video. I edited that in the background after I got the last one while I was working on that final harvest, just to be more efficient with my time. But yeah, and this video hopefully, allegedly, is going to post 2 hours after what I'm saying right now to you is being said. I'm going to mention a couple of comments, and then past that, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. We'll talk about maybe a couple of things as far as expansion goes and stuff like that. But Oop, no, it was going up. There we go. Get him refueled, and we'll just park him back in the shed for now. Yeah, we'll just back this guy in here. All right, and then back up a little bit better than that. Now, a couple things well, I'll talk about these in a second. Let's get that contract done, because I want to get those paid out. So yeah, we did 8, 7, 4, 3, 5, 10, and 6. This one's not ready to harvest yet. We did do the two fertilizing contracts we did were on that one. So let's hop back over to this bad boy. We'll go deliver this, and then I know we're probably going to need another partial load at least of wheat. I've been putting it kind of mixed between delivering it, and putting it in storage, just to make sure we get the most out of the contract and everything like that. So we'll get this dropped off here because it's just right here, which is nice. And then we'll go pick up the rest of the wheat for this contract to get it done. I'll mention some comments. We'll talk about a couple of things, and then we'll wrap it up. And next episode will be our canola harvest. And to be fair, on my behalf, I know my goal today was to get 51% transported, so that's not too bad. I know my goal today was to get our canola harvested. Yeah, I've probably spent 5 hours playing the game to make this episode, so a fair amount of time, to be fair. I spent probably I got up this morning at 7 a.m. and it's 10 now, and I've been working on just doing those harvesting contracts all morning. So it did take me a while to get them all done. But yeah, I'm not complaining by any means. It'll be good for our farm to get that done. Don't look at the barley or the oats. Don't look at them. Don't look at it. Where's the wheat? Oh, it's first. Why didn't I not go that way? Don't look at the wheat. You guys just saw most of what we got, but we'll get a good figure here in a second. The oats, as far as oats that we have left over, we'll hold on to those because we'll use them for our horses. So we don't have to worry about growing oats. Actually, honestly, probably for a long time, because 3 of the harvesting contracts we did were oats, which actually worked out really well. And the other ones we will sell when we get a nice price. If we don't get a great demand for wool, it seems like the good time to sell wool if we go in here is right in this zone right here. So we'll probably do that next year, is sell the wool. But yeah, let's go get this delivered. This will finish off, well, I might finish off that contract. I'm hoping this will finish it off, but we might have to do another load. One thing, I did look a little bit in the store about getting a bigger trailer, especially as I was doing these contracts, but I mean, because this doesn't hold a full load from the harvester. The harvester is a 7,500 liter grain tank, but this is a pretty good trailer size for actually what it costs to get it. So I didn't end up investing anything. What does that sign say? Oh, cool. There's some little information on there. Anyhow, we'll probably get rid of all that when we build our farm here. Once we own that land. Okay, let's go ahead and dump this off and see. Hopefully this gets us some good drink coffee here. Fantastic. Hopefully this gets us further along as far as the contract goes. You can do it. Come on, come on. Oh, I should be ready to stop because I don't want to sell anymore after we get it. We're not going to get it here, are we? Nope, we're not going to do it. We need to get another load. 68. All right, one more load should do it. Given we do have quite a bit in storage, as you saw. So we did have 2 wheat harvest contracts, so we already delivered all for one. Thankfully, they both went to that same location. But yeah, so we'll go grab another load here. This should hopefully finish it off. You can see the remnants of my driving on the roadway there. It's fine. Nothing to see here. Everyone moving along. If you guys haven't yet, though, another thing to note or to check out is I did update some of the merchandise on the store. Not since the first that post, but since the new logo, essentially, I've updated a lot of it on there, or updated and put some new things on there. I'm excited to announce. Now, I didn't want to announce it until I knew for sure, but in probably a few weeks time, maybe a month or so, we're gonna get some farmer cop patches, like, you know, like the patches that like police have on their shoulders and stuff like that. And patches for like, I mean, a lot of people use patches for other stuff as well, but for me as a police officer, I love them because I think of like like a police patch, like a patch that's kind of sewn and put together. We're gonna have those for sale on there soon. So that should be nice. I think they'll be like $5 a piece or something like that, which I don't sometimes you look at it like out there and it's like, oh, $25 for a t-shirt, like, well, that's a lot of money for a t-shirt. I think every time, I mean, most of the money goes to the company that makes the shirts and stuff like that. They're print on demand through Teespring. I don't really make I make hardly any money off of those, just as an FYI. I intentionally try to price them fairly low. I can raise and lower the prices as I want to, but I intentionally don't have the prices super high because the main thing is just, if you guys want it, I want you guys to be able to have it, or, I mean, it's not about putting money in my pocket, if that makes sense. But anyhow, let's get this unloaded here. Okay, this should do it. Let's get ready. I got my finger hovering over the I key as soon as that money starts to go up. There it is right there. Okay, 42 bucks, perfect. We'll go get this delivered, and then we'll talk about a couple things, mention some comments, and wrap up the episode, I think. Yeah, not too bad. I don't know how long the episode's going to be. Looking at my time, it's probably going to be about 20 minutes, probably. So a pretty standard episode as far as Kleines Land is concerned. Yeah, 20 minutes over the 5 hours that I've had to play it, because I did play 2 hours last night, 3 hours this morning, total to get to kind of where we're at and what I've got going on. He's parked out there to put water in there once I fast forward time a little bit more when we get to the next day. But anyhow, yeah, so next episode, our focus will be the canola harvest. That'll probably be the thumbnail. Today's thumbnail is going to be something to do with the harvesting. I mean, you guys already know what it is, but it's going to be something to do with the harvesting contracts, I bet, would be my guess. All right, there we go. Get that dumped in there, and then we'll be able to take a look at how much we have saved up. And actually, let me go grab my... Where's my... you're not going to hear any game audio for a half a second here while I go pull up my comments page. Aha! There it is. All right, back in the game here. All right, fantastic. So first off, let's take a look in the menu here. So we have 9,100 liters of wheat, which is awesome. 4,000 liters of barley, 11,000 liters of oats, which I think we might have had a little bit in storage already. 1,100 liters of canola, which we only did one small canola harvest. And that should be everything. Yeah, I mean, we have some hay and straw and stuff, but from our contracts, that's what we got. So that's a decent chunk of stuff to get. So I'm pretty happy about that. I do want to take a look at what the good prices are for those in a second as well. But let's go ahead and go in the menu here because I haven't accepted any of the contracts yet. So we'll go through. And there we go. Our money has gone up to 103. We've broken 100, which is awesome. I think we've broken 100 before, but yeah, we have. But anyhow, so yeah, harvest contracts are done there. Okay, so a couple things to mention. Hilly Farms, I just want to say I did get your comment about the olives and such. There's some different stuff you sent me a message about. Not sure if I'll use those or not, but I just want to let you know that I did get them. You guys seem to, I looked through some of the comments. It seemed to be, so far, there wasn't any negative, like never, no one posted like you should never do a time lapse in the series again. It seems like there's one positive comment about it, and then no one else mentioned it. So if you enjoy it, let me know. If you hate it, let me know too, because I want to know. But anyhow, so I'm going to probably keep doing that. Jasper sent over a small baler for possibly using Kleines Land. I don't know if I'll use that one or not, but I appreciate you sending it to me. And then Dylan Myers mentioned a Minneapolis Moline tractor, which is pretty cool. Actually sent me a link to it down in the comments. So thank you for that, Dylan. I don't know if I'll actually end up using it right now because I have a lot of tractors on here already, and I want to start getting some newer, bigger tractors as we keep progressing through the series, if that makes sense. So I just want to thank those guys for making comments down below. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm totally down for suggestions for the series and everything like that. So please let me know. This guy needs some fuel too, actually. But yeah, we'll probably end up getting that baler. Now the problem is, get some fuel here. Beautiful. Still fueling up constantly. Just there now, it'll stop. Okay, so I am thinking, I mean, yes, this is what we want to buy. We can afford it right now, but I kind of want to see where because we want to have a little bit of money in the bank. Now, here's what I actually legitimately want to know from you guys when you comment. So we need to clear the woods off of this. And I got this idea actually from watching Mr. Seely's Peas Addingham Park episode. Now, wood chips on here are not worth a ton. I don't believe. Yeah, they're worth very little. So it'd probably be, we'd make a lot more money by obviously harvesting all these trees. But I wouldn't, as far as like using a tree harvester, but I don't think I'd want, oh, these things are, I've heard that, I just think of watching Farm Sim Snowy when he made a field on here. Those mushrooms won't get out of his way, but anyhow, so yeah, I will clear all the trees off of this and everything like that. That's where the edge of the land is, which is actually a kind of a cool back. I like that that's in the background. It's not just, after we clear off the trees, I mean, this side will be kind of bare, and we probably won't get rid of all the trees, to be fair. I probably won't get rid of all of them. I'll probably just take away a lot of the ones on this side and through here, and I'll keep a lot of the ones on that far side over there. So like, I'll clear the trees back here because there's trees already back here, so it kind of still feels like there's a natural barrier. And then I will clear all the trees except for these ones along here. So these will all get cleared out, but I'll leave a few along here to kind of give us a little bit of a natural barrier there, which I will like that. But yeah, as far as things go, what I need to know, should we wood chip this? Like, yeah, I mean, I don't even have to use like a wood chipping machine like the Devourer or whatever it is that people are using these days. What the kids are using? No, just kidding. I don't have to do that. Or do you guys think we should harvest it? Now, if we harvest it, here's the other thing. It's not going to be. I mean, if we wood chip it, we'll probably use a regular wood chipper, anyways. And if we harvest it, I'm not gonna be using a tree harvester or anything like that. I'm just gonna, because we're not doing a whole bunch of forestry. So I'm just gonna be cutting them and then cutting them into pieces that I can pick up and load into trailers and haul them away that way. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, how you guys think we should do it. I'll do it however you guys want. So make sure you please comment on that. So that will help me out actually a lot, just so I know how you guys want to see the series done. Because what'll happen if I don't ask is I'll do it whatever way I decide to do it. I'll just pick one way, which is fine. I mean, at the end of the day, then you guys will be like, oh, you should have done it the other way. That'll drive me crazy. So anyhow, let me know. But next episode, we'll get the canola harvest done. So yeah, that's just a couple things I wanted to note. So yeah, anyhow, if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.